Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea, and today I have my finale for the Day of the Dead Project Pan. This was created by two of my absolute favorite ladies, Jen from Project Beauty and Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. It's all about the Day of the Dead celebrations, honoring your departed loved ones, and they've done something really cool with it, with double prompts. So there's, how many prompts did they have this go round? They had 20 prompts, and each prompt has part A and part B, and you must complete both part A and part B before the prompt is completed. So I think they suggested working on 3 at a time, so you're actually working on 6 prompts total. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing about how I've been just terrible at all my projects because you've all heard it. So I'm just going to go ahead. I actually only hit one goal. But that's fine because tomorrow starts a whole new round of Day of the Dead Project Pan, and they've changed prompts up, they've added some new ones in, and I will be filming that intro. This does end today, November 1st, because the Day of the Dead tradition is celebrated November 1st through November 2nd. It doesn't really make sense to have a 2-day long project. So instead, their project runs November 2nd through November 1st. So round 1 is ending today, but I will be doing my intro video after this, and then that one will be posted tomorrow. So all that aside, let's just get into the actual things that I'm working on. Wow, I don't know. I think it's my wax warmer. It's making me very yellow right here. That's fine. The light is bouncing off it in a kind of a weird way, but that's fine. That's what that is. If you're like, why is her neck glowing? I'm not Ariel from Little Mermaid. I just have a wax warmer, and the light is reflecting on my neck. So the first prompt I was working on was for prompt 8. 8A is Sing and Dance, a celebrity makeup or skincare brand. I brought in my House Labs highlighter in Fire Opal. This is one of the things I bought while we were all in Vegas. Here's what it looks like. I'm actually wearing it today. Like, it looks in the pan really scary, but on my skin, it's not. See, like, but then when you buff it out, it just looks really pretty. So I had a 5-use goal on that. This is my 4th use. So unfortunately, I didn't meet my goal, but I still got 4 uses on it. So that's going to go back in my collection. Then 8B is Offerings, a gifted item. And I brought in this Midas Cosmetics and the Basic B Perception palette. This was a gift from Jen. As you may know, last time these 2 shades fell out, but I glued them in and they're fine. I had no pan left behind. Here, let me do it this way. It'll be easier for me. I had this in for no pan left behind style, and I did not do that. So I did use these 2 shades. These 2, this dark green. No, not the yellow. I used this one, I used this one, and then I used this one. So even though I didn't use all of the shades, I did decide I was going to declutter it, and I do have Jen's blessing to do that. I mean, it was a gift, so theoretically, you're allowed to do whatever you want with gifts, but when people give you stuff like this, I mean, I want to make sure it's okay. But the reason is because I was using it, and it's not bad. Like, actually, the shimmer metallics are decent, but the mattes are just not vibrant enough for me. Especially like this red, it looks like a nice deep red, but on my eye it was just kind of patchy and very light. And also, the last time I was using this, I was looking at it and I'm like, you know what? This really, they're not dupes by any means. I'm pretty sure the Club Nebula palette came out first. I don't think this is trying to be a dupe, but can you see the similarities between these 2 palettes? And this is a much better palette. So I'm gonna pass this along. Either if one of my other friends wants it, or if I just put it in Project Beauty Share. But I'm going to declutter this palette, and it's funny because when I was messaging Jen and telling her, like, do you mind if I get rid of this? And I was showing her how similar it was to the Club Nebula palette. She messaged me back. She's like, I did the exact same thing when I decided to declutter it. She didn't know that I had the Club Nebula palette, so that's why she gave me this one. But I'm like, yeah. So this is gonna get decluttered. So unfortunately, I did not meet either of my goals for prompt number 8. Then I was working on prompt number 14. So A is a sugar skull, 3 sheet masks. I do not have sheet masks. I don't buy sheet masks. I don't really see the point. Now, I did spill some wax on it, so that's why the box looks a little funky. But I did have this set of 3 rejuvenating foot masks. Well, I only used 1. So I did not meet my goal on that. Maybe because I did only use it 1 time, but I mean, I didn't notice that it made my feet feel any better. It was interesting, but still got 2 of those left. And then for B, clay skull, a clay mask, or any mask if you do not have clay. I have this Peach and Lily pore-proof perfecting clay mask with kaolin clay and wild cherry. So I wanted to use this 3 times, and I only used it twice. Which is, I couldn't remember. It kind of smells a little bit like cherry. So it was brand new. That's after 2 uses. And I did not meet my goal on that one either, but this is a really nice mask. In general, I think it was the eye serum or the eye cream, but I had such a tiny sample of it, you can't really tell anything like that. Not that I didn't like it, it was just like, whatever. But in general, I really, really like Peach and Lily as a brand, so that was really nice. And then finally, I was working on prompt 15. Now, 15A I had already completed, and I was working on 15B, Aqua de Jamaica, water of hibiscus, a loose tea, or an item that has tea as an ingredient. I originally had a loose tea in. It was old. It was nasty. I threw it away. Then I brought in this Pacifica Kale Charcoal Ultimate Detox Mask because it does have Camellia sinensis, which is tea leaf extract. So it has tea in it. And I only wanted to use this twice because this is a charcoal mask. This was a clay mask. I brought them in at the same time last month. I didn't want to overdo it, so just 2 times. I did use it the 2 times, and this whole prompt is done. But that is it for my Day of the Dead project pan for the 2022-2023 round. I'm so glad that they brought this back. They did, I'll talk about it in my intro video, but they did something a little bit different in round 2 that I really think is cool. And yeah, I can't wait to start this project again. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.